Story name: Magic is Real, Dreamland, written by Pallavi Joshi. Short summary of this story book. Nia, a kind-hearted girl with magical abilities, receives a magical remote that transports her to a dream world where animals need her help. She befriends a monkey, kitten, bear, kangaroo, and rabbit, who reveal that a tiger has been terrorizing the jungle. As they journey to confront the tiger, they face challenges that strengthen their bond. Upon meeting the tiger, they discover he is lonely and regrets his actions. Nia helps resolve the conflict, bringing peace to the jungle. Before returning home, she gifts magic to the rabbit and bids an emotional farewell to her friends. Characters in the story: Nia, a kind-hearted girl with magical abilities. Barney, Nia's secret pet parrot and messenger. The monkey, a playful and persuasive companion. The kitten, a timid but loyal friend. The kangaroo, initially reluctant but later supportive. The bear, cautious but eventually joins the quest. The rabbit, observant, caring, and receives magic. The tiger, a lonely and misunderstood creature seeking redemption. Index. Chapter 1: The Magical Remote. Chapter 2: Nia's Dream. Chapter 3: Adventures in the Jungle. Chapter 4: Journey to the Tiger's Lair. Chapter 5: A Journey to the Enchanted Cave. Chapter 6: Helping the Lonely Tiger. Chapter 7: Final Goodbye. Now, let's listen to all the chapters completely one by one. Chapter 1: The Magical Remote. Nia is a kind-hearted girl with magical abilities, and after a long day in the palace, her parents instructed her to take rest. She obediently nodded and she headed upstairs to her room. As she reaches upstairs, she heard a parrot's voice. She looked up on the window and saw Barney, her parrot. Now, Barney was her secret pet who used to give her messages. Barney gave a letter and said this was given by the pups who were her friends. In the letter it was written, "Hi, we are missing you, when will you come? Anyways, we know you are very kind. So, we have given Barney a magical remote. Please take the remote from him and it will take you the place where somebody needs your help." She looked at Barney and asked, "Barney, do you have the remote?" Barney said, "Yes, catch." Nia leapt up and catches it. She saw a red button on the remote and as soon as she presses it, the remote puts her to a deep sleep. Chapter 2: Nia's Dream. In her dreams, she fell into a heap of leaves. Nia stood up and rubbed the bruise on her back and started walking, calling, "Hello." A monkey jumped on her shoulder saying, "Oh God, thank you for sending us a saver." She asked the monkey, "What is the problem?" "Nothing, wait, obviously there is a problem." Then monkey explained that a tiger was eating all the animals and begged Nia to help. Suddenly they both saw a tiger. They ran as fast as they could to escape from the tiger. They reached a special tree which had a big door in the bottom and several windows at the top. They both heard the kitten voice, "Meow." Then a kitten head popped out of a hole and said, "Hi." She replied, "Hi kitty. Do you want to come with us to meet the tiger?" The kitten stammered for some time and said yes. Chapter 3: Adventures in the Jungle. As they continued their journey, walked and chatted, Nia suddenly stumbled and fell into a pit. She chuckled and said, "Well, looks like I'll have bruises all over me someday." The monkey and cat quickly pulled her out and warned her to be more careful. Soon after, the cat started to feel very thirsty as she was feeling thirsty for quite some time. She eventually fainted from the dehydration. Nia and the monkey heard the sound of water nearby and rushed to find it. After splashing water on the cat, she regained consciousness and gratefully drank the water. Continuing their journey, they heard a bear and a kangaroo engaged in a conversation. Nia approached them and asked, "Hello, we are on our way to meet the tiger. Would you like to come with us?" Both the bear and kangaroo initially declined, but the monkey tried to feel them guilty them by saying, "Oh, so you don't care about saving this jungle?" Nia quickly intervened and said, "It's okay if you don't want to come, then you could stand outside to keep watch." The kangaroo then changed his mind and said, "In that case, I'll accompany you." The bear also agreed to come along. Chapter 4: Journey to the Tiger's Lair. They made their way to the tiger's lair. As they approached, Nia surveyed the nearby area and suggested, "Friends, perhaps we should continue our journey tomorrow. We might get lost if we venture further now." Everyone nodded in agreement. The monkey and the cat found a comfortable perch on a towering sal tree, while Nia settled onto a rug with the bear and kangaroo. Later that night, the group was jolted awake by a loud shout from the kangaroo. "Who is that?" Nia and the other animals screamed as they saw a shadowy figure lurking in the darkness. Suddenly, a small rabbit hopped out of the bushes. Nia approached the rabbit cautiously and asked, "Who are you?" The rabbit replied, "I heard you are going to meet the tiger. I am a rabbit and I would like to accompany you." The group readily agreed. Chapter 5: A Journey to the Enchanted Cave. The next morning, as they resumed their journey, Nia appeared to be feeling uneasy. Sensing her discomfort, the rabbit asked, "Hey Nia, what's bothering you?" Nia hesitated for a moment before replying, nothing really." The rabbit, however, could tell that something was amiss and thought to himself, "She's definitely not telling the truth." As they continued walking, they stumbled upon a cave. Nia suggested that it was magical and not the tiger's den, but the others were skeptical. However, the rabbit vouched for Nia's intuition and convinced the others to trust her. Nia then revealed that she had magic to protect them all, but had been too scared to mention it earlier. Everyone was happy by her confession and eagerly followed her into the cave. Inside, they were all amazed by the beauty of the cave and couldn't help but feel overjoyed and astonished. Chapter 6: Helping the Lonely Tiger. Nia was walking and chatting with her friends in the cave when suddenly she spotted a tiger. She quickly silenced her friends and whispered, "Shish, I see the tiger, but luckily he hasn't seen us." The group hid behind a massive rock and heard the tiger sobbing, "I hate to eat my fellow animals, but nobody likes me, and I'm so lonely." Nia gathered all her courage and emerged from behind the rock. Her friends cried out, "No." She was trembling with fear, but she gathered her courage and said, "Hello tiger, I want to help you to deal with your problem, and also help all of us with ours." Though she was scared, but she decided not to abandon the problem and find the solution for it. The rabbit asked, "Oh tiger, you were great, but why didn't you talk about your problem?" The tiger responded, "Because you never talked about yours. And during our jungle meetings, you were all too afraid to come. I became angry and ate some of you. I'm sorry, and I don't want to be a king anymore." He threw his crown. Nia and the other animals were happy. The monkey, cat, bear, and kangaroo emerged from hiding and sang. The great tiger realized his mistake, and so do we. We apologize to the tiger. Sorry. Nia laughed, and the tiger joined in, saying, "I knew someone would help me." "Thank you." Nia reassured him that there was nothing to worry about. The next day, she announced that the tiger would no longer eat animals. Everyone was gratified and relieved. Chapter 7: Final Goodbye. Nia was once again agitated, and this time she was sobbing. The rabbit approached her sadly and asked, "Hey Nia, I've asked you so many times what's bothering you, but you never told me. Have I done something to upset you? Please, talk to me." Nia wiped her tears and said, "I have to return home, and I'm sad to leave all of you. But before I go, I have a gift for you." Nia, summoning all her strength, she bestowed a little bit of magic power upon the rabbit in recognition of his bravery. Then said to all, "Stay in peace and harmony," and in a flash, she vanished into thin air. The rabbit was heartbroken and wept openly, and the other animals joined in when they found out what had just happened. Nia was sad to leave her friends, but she was also happy to return home and felt a sense of satisfaction knowing that she had helped them all. The end. Thanks for listening to my storybook and hope you like it.